Alright guys, DMO73 bringing you our third spoiler article of the week. This one's going to be talking about some of the darkness cards that we can plan to see in Millenia of Ages. We're going to just go ahead and jump right in. We're going to be learning about Nyarlathotep before he kind of truly converts himself to Little Red Riding Hood, the Wolf Girl. So here we go. Nyarlathotep the Usurper. Resonator Cthulhu, 4-drop. But it has incarnation of black and then black-red, so just two black, pretty easy to incarnate that. Enter, look at target player's hand and choose a card. He or she discards that card. Discard has always been something in this game that has been relevant around spell cards. Things like Spiral of Despair, we had some attack effects with like Etna. There's been no like immediacy discard from creatures. I think that's really cool in the fact that you'll also be able to know what your opponent's hand is. So that extra information is really important. And for a 800 only a 2-drop incarnation, that is really good. I'm very excited to kind of see this card come out and get some kind of more of that discard element that Darkness is kind of exclusive to. And so it's just talking about how like you know, the different kinds of incarnation repetitions with the different kinds of cards we already have, Hound of Tintalos, King in Yellow, Shantak, bringing stuff back with Black Moon to be able to replicate stuff, all of that things. So it's really good. Plus being an 800 is really powerful. So now we have Cthulhu himself kind of coming out here. Dark Pulse, 4-drop. Destroy all resonators with total cost 2 or less. That's really good. Like, I mean, it's a spell chant instant, and I mean, we have decks that like little, like Follow the Yellow Brick Road and Oddgrim Aggro and all kinds of stuff. That this card's gonna, well, it's a high cost if played correctly, is just gonna destroy a lot of stuff because it also get rid of like those waves of Cheshire Cats. So I can definitely see this card being very prominent in the upcoming meta, with being a sideboard card for you seeing all those Cheshire Cats people are playing and they think, well, I've got a wall of, you know, small 2-drops to be able to block with. That's great. And then you just, during your untap phase, hit them with a Dark Pulse and then just wipe the floor. Very good. It does destroy all, so it will be on your side as well. But if you're thinking about playing like a Necronomicon deck or something with like Seth the Arbiter, who's a 3-drop, the pluses with this card could be almost insane, and you could almost bring all those cards back to your hand. Be really powerful. Then we have Ibon the Mage, 2-drop human, darkness, 400 radiant. Awakening of 1 black. Enter, search your main deck for a card named Book of Ibon, put it in your hand, shuffle your main deck. We'll get to Book of Ibon in a second. It's a pretty cool trick, and this card can, as a 3-drop, can search for it. So tutors are always good in this game. I really like the artwork a lot of this card. It's pretty crazy, and Ibon's another kind of classic historical figure in stories, so that's pretty cool. And then it has this extra ability of activate, pay 2 darkness and 1 colorless, give something -400 until the end of turn. Spot removal is spot removal and is really good. I mean, a 400 Slippers of Cinderella as a 1-drop quick spell removal does a lot of work. And so being able to do that kind of on a permanent basis with Ibon is really good. Thinking about decks that have a large mana pool available, stuff like Feasting, so like green-black, with Feasting to be able to generate that extra mana, or will, could be really important. And then Book of Ibon here, we have a 3-drop Addition Field. When this card enters the field, put target resonator from a graveyard into your field. This is crazy. It's, for those of you who play Yu-Gi-Oh!, this is essentially Monster Reborn, or Call of the Haunted, but for either player's graveyard. I don't think it's like unnecessarily broken, because as soon as this card leaves your field, you just banish, immediately destroy the one that you connected with it. But still, being able to say, oh, that's a nice, you know, I know I zeked your Blazer earlier, but I'm going to steal that now and win the game. Or you know, that's a really nice Tinkerbell that I killed earlier, and I mean, I want that, or anything like that. Even to bring back your own stuff, or like, that's a nice Mephistopheles, I think I'll play it. Being able to steal creatures from your opponent's grave or your own graveyard and bring them back is really important. Something that Darkness is kind of supposed to do. So I think this is a card that really is going to help support that idea. And then our last one is Hazard, the Dark Forest Augur. Resonator Augur, 2-drop, 0-200. Crappy stats, but just like Cheshire Cat, it cannot be targeted by spells or abilities, so you can just keep it safe forever, essentially. At the beginning of your main phase, this card deals 200 damage to target player or Resonator, so it's a ever-present, every single turn burn card for Darkness that can also affect Resonators. Like, that's really, really cool, really unique effect. I'm really excited to see kind of maybe even with cards like the new like Vlad the Impaler ruler and stuff like that have that ability to burn players and heal stuff. I could definitely see like a Darkness burn, like a Darkness stall burn almost. That could be pretty fun to play. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. Let me know what you thought about these cards, what you would see them playing in, whether you think these cards are any good at all, or what decks you would want to splash them into. As always, go ahead and check out and like, comment, and subscribe so that you're caught up to date on all the content I put out on the channel. And until next time, guys, this is DMO73 signing off.